Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, traders from across the globe, and welcome to the 1031st installment, and that's a lot of installments of short-term trading live with Oscar, and that would be me. Hey, audience, that sounded good out there. Keep it up, guys. Traders, this video is being filmed on Wednesday night for Trading Thursday. It is June 6, 2013. Listen, there's a lot of stuff going on in these markets, and there's a lot of talk on television, and there's a lot of stuff in the news, and there's a lot of panic going on. I want you to understand one thing about these markets. A stop is your best friend. Don't ever trade without one. Futures trading, we know, is extremely risky and is not suitable for all trading accounts. And remember, we're in a big, booming bull market that is experiencing a pullback. Now, as professionals, we don't mind trading the pullbacks, but we're not going to think it's the beginning of a crash. That would be crazy. Traders, listen. The Fed has spent, anyone can try to figure the numbers, anywhere from $8 to $12 trillion buoying up these markets. I assure you they're not going to just let that money go out the window. They will do everything in their power to continue to buoy these markets if they falter. So, fund managers know this. Banks know this. They will be buying these dips, but the dips will come because a big booming bull market like this one is getting pricey now. As it gets pricey, volatility expands. So, okay, we're in a dip. I'm going to show you why you need to be focused on the bigger picture, but when in a dip, we get the red Omni and we go for it, right? We will go short for trading on Thursday, and let me show you what's going on. Traders, what's on the board? The magnetic OTAPMA. OTAPMA is Omni Trading Academy's proprietary moving average. It's a serious average, and it never seems to get involved in the markets unless something dynamic is going to occur. So I'm going to show you why I am calling this the magnetic OTAPMA. The leader is the leader that we know to be the Dow Jones Transportation Average, which is the leader of U.S. indices, and it has been since Charles Dow 125 years ago. So we won't argue that. We know it's the leader. Is the leader offering a tell? The leader has fallen down to the Omni average. There are followers. Well, the followers begin to follow. The chart segment will certainly help us decide if that's going to happen. And last but not least, traders, do not forget the cycle I've been showing you now for 4 videos in a row. The cycle is we do have pullbacks. We know we have pullbacks. The longest lived pullback lately, let's say in the last 12 months, has been 12 days, and the shortest pullback was only 6 days. We are in day 11 of this pullback. The pullback considers itself, if you ask me, a cycle, or I'm considering it a cycle. That cycle is between 6 and 12 days. We are on day 11. That would be the larger picture, and the cycle would be a turnaround to the upside. So, just keep that in the back of your mind. Yes, we're going short. Yes, we can see what's going on those charts. Yes, we will expect the market to come down near OTAPMA. But at the same time, we know that this is day 11 of a possible 12-day cycle. That would turn us around. So, let's see, maybe reports on Friday, 2 days from now, are going to be bullish. Who knows what that means? We are day traders. We'll take this one day at a time. Traders, if you are confused, if you don't know what's going on, if you're scared, come on down to livewithoscar.com. Let me keep you calm. Let me keep you focused on where these markets are going. I am 31 years deep in this market and still standing. That's an accomplishment. I will help you to be, well, to stand on your own 2 feet if I can. At least I will keep you focused on the bigger picture. Come on down to livewithoscar.com. With no further ado, let's go look at some charts. Okay, traders, this is the leader of U.S. indices, the Dow Jones Transportation Average. This is the daily bar. Now, I have showed this chart to you many times, and I have contended that a small head and shoulders is simply a continuation pattern, right? And that's what this was, and that's what this was, and we thought that's what this was going to be. But then in the right shoulder, it developed a bear flag, came down. Now look how important this trend line is, traders. It goes all the way back here to November of last year, and it connects the last time we had a major dip, and we broke through it all the way to here and got underneath my OTAPMA. Scary. The leader comes down and hits OTAPMA. Now will the followers follow? Traders, I'm going to blow this chart up for you twice. Here's another view of it. once I noticed that we got underneath this major trend line and we hit OTAPMA, I thought, let me start doing some work. And what you'll recognize is you've got a bull flag on the way up in the left shoulder. You've got an F flag in the head, and you've got a bear flag, or an upside down F flag, if you will, in the right shoulder. That is not good. So then I put my topping or my rounding tool on it, and it was really symmetrical with the rounding tool. So the rounding tool, the flag, the head and shoulders, the breakdown below the trend line, and now the test of OTAPMA. Traders, this is our leader. If the leader is doing that, and again, I'll blow it up for you one more time, take a look at this closely. Bull flag, runs up to make the head, so you got the left shoulder and the bull flag, runs up and makes a head and a very interesting, as you can tell, F flag when it gets up there. Then it goes into this really weird combination of F and bear flag, and traders, that was it. It started to break. So here we are right here below OTAPMA, and that is scary. So this is a leader. Here's one of the followers. If the leader hit OTAPMA, where should the follower go? Down to OTAPMA. That's what should happen next, right? So if the follower is going to follow the leader, OTAPMA becomes a magnet. Let's look at another chart. Traders, the NASDAQ, another follower. What will it do? Will it come smashing down to OTAPMA? Will OTAPMA be a magnet? Well, I'll tell you what, if we do not hold that 12-day cycle I was telling you about, which it doesn't look like it's holding now, then you are going to end up at OTAPMA. And what's starting to happen now is we're looking at something new, and that new statement that's starting to come to mind to me anyway is this turning into sell in June and avoid the swoon? It used to be sell in May and walk away. Sell in June and avoid the swoon. I don't know. We'll see. So that's your NASDAQ. Let's continue to look, traders. This is getting interesting. Look at the Russell. The Russell's got a long way to go if it's going to follow its leader, the tranny, and come down to OTAPMA. You had a wonderful F flag, lasted a long time, went into a secondary F flag. Now you've got two bear flags in a row, one after the next, a rounding top pattern. Down to OTAPMA certainly makes sense to me. And then, traders, remember, do not lose focus of the larger picture. We're in a big, booming bull market. We're in a cycle. The longest we've seen that cycle last was 12 days back here. We are at day 11 now. Let's see. Let's give this market a little bit of hope. Let's give it the benefit of the doubt after tomorrow. But certainly when tomorrow starts, or at least Wednesday night to Thursday, we will be looking for the short side, keeping in mind the larger picture. We're in a bull market experiencing a pullback. Traders, pull your own charts, do your own homework, come on down to livewithoscar.com and allow me to help you understand these charts to a much, much better degree. So, traders, you've seen the charts. There is my technical argument for why we have the red arrow. Traders, do not forget the cycle, right? This is day 11. I don't know if it's going to work. It's just something to keep in mind for the larger picture. Short term, the magnetic OTAPMA looks like it is calling these markets lower. Is the leader offering a tell? Traders, do you know what a tell is? Most of you should. If there are any card players out there, you know what a tell is. Let's say we're sitting around a card table, and there's a guy, and every time he gets a jack or an ace, you see him blink, or he does something the same time every time. That's a tell. Guy like me goes, hey, he's got another ace, and you bet against him, right? Well, I think that the leader is offering a tell. The leader went down to tap OTAPMA. Maybe, just maybe, it's telling us the Russell, the ES, the NASDAQ, the Dow are going to have to come down and test OTAPMA as well. We will see. We take this one day at a time. We always trade with stops. The stops go in first. A stop is your best friend. But, traders, sorry to tell you, we're going with that red OMNI, at least for the onset of trading Wednesday night through Thursday. All right, traders, that's about it. Remember, don't forget the cycle. Watch out for OTAPMA. The leader may be offering a tell. Pay attention and come on down to livewithoscar.com where I can help you understand these markets and these charts. Traders, I'll mention it again because I just had a guy today that's a little unsure, so I thought I'd throw it out there. I have an OmniCamp ticket open for OmniCamp at the end of this month. If you'd like to attend, it's a 4-day training session held live here in Las Vegas. And traders, I kid you not, I work you for 10, 12-hour days. So don't come here expecting vacation. Come here expecting to learn, to work hard, and leave here being able to pull a red or green Omni just like I would do. If you'd like to do that, come to livewithoscar.com, fill out the OmniCamp application, and I will call you back and qualify you. Traders, always remember, keep your emotions out of trading. One of the best things you can do to help yourselves with that is say this to yourselves every morning, every afternoon, every evening, and you know what that is. Stops are in. Emotions are out. Traders video 1031. Watch out for the magnetic otapa and keep that cycle in mind.
Traders, Oscar Carboni is holding another OmniCamp live in Las Vegas. OmniCamp is an intensive 4-day course taught by the Wall Street whiz Oscar Carboni himself. Oscar has been analyzing markets and trading commodities on and off the New York trading pits for over 30 years. Trading for a living is a very difficult business. Oscar will simplify the process so that you can easily understand and analyze the markets. Classes are limited. For more information, call 702-629-4755. Our phones are staffed 24/7. Futures trading is risky and can cause substantial financial loss. Trading futures is not suitable for all accounts.
Futures trading is risky and can cause substantial financial loss. We do not claim or guarantee that you will profit from the information provided.